Chintamani prakarasamasu kalpamriksha laksha. So if you are theologians, then you must know what is God and abide by God. What do you think, Dr. Judah?
Pardon?
What do you think, this proposition?
Yes, well, I think you're quite right. I think that it is certainly in our day and age, many of us don't really know God.
Then he's not theologist.
So
He's theosophic.
we know about God, but we do not know God. I would agree.
That is theosophy. Theosophy is they're thinking there is something superior. But who is that superior? They're searching. The same thing. A boy, he knows I have a father. But who is my father? I don't know. But that you have to ask his mother. Alone he cannot understand. So our proposition is that if you do not know God, and here is God, Krishna, why don't you accept it? You do not know, first of all. And if I present here is God, then why don't you accept it? What is the answer? We are presenting God. Here is God. And big acharyas have accepted. Ramanucharya, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, Lord Chaitanya, and our disciplic successor, my Guru Maharaj, and I am preaching, He is God. I am not presenting a God whimsical. I am presenting a God who is recognized. So why don't you accept? What is the difficulty?
I suppose one of the difficulties for certainly many in the older generation is that we follow certain patterns of life, and
And you are not serious about God.
It is difficult to change. This is the great problem.
Therefore Krishna said, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sar. You have to give up.
That's right.
So if you are not prepared to give up, then you cannot accept God.
I think you're being a little unfair to Dr. Crossley. I think what you say is true, that it's the most important thing we can do is to seek and know God. But I don't think it's right to say that it's a bad thing to study how other people or how man has...
I don't say bad thing.
Yeah.
I say if you are serious about God, now here is God.
That's what a university in part is for, to study about how people have thought on different matters.
I would say if you are seeking after something, if you get that something, why don't you accept?
Do you believe that Christ said that Krishna was his father?
The name may be different. It's like in our country we say this flower something, he says something. But subject matter must be the same. Name is not. You can say any different, as you understand. But God is one. God cannot be two. You may give him different names. That is different. But God is one. God cannot be two. You pay tax to the government, and the tax is distributed in so many departments. So it is not your business to go every department and pay tax. Pay to the treasury of the government, it will be distributed. This is intelligence. And if you say that why shall I pay to the treasury house? I shall pay this department, that department, that department, that department. You can go on. But it will never be sufficient. Neither complete. So you may love humanity, but because you do not love Krishna, therefore do not love the cows, you send them around. So your love will remain defective. It will never be complete. And if you love Krishna, then you love him, the small ant. He will not interested even to kill even an ant. That is real love.
I agree with you that we love very badly and we
Yeah.
slaughter the animals.
So badly love is not love.
But is the converse true? That we chant very well and that we can love Krishna even when we cannot love our fellow people?
You are chanting, you are also working. It is not that. You are simply sitting down and chanting. Because you are chanting, therefore you are loving everyone. That's a fact. These Hare Krishna chanters, they never agree to kill any animal, even a plant, because they know everything is part and parcel of God. Why unnecessarily one should be killed? That is love.
Love means never killing.
There are so many things. It is one of the items. Yes, that's one. Do you kill your own son? Why? Because you love him.
Would you explain the other side of it? The fact that, of course, the Bhagavad Gita has its setting on a battlefield in which Krishna enjoins Arjuna.
That killing and poor animal who is supplying milk, you are drinking milk, your mother, and you are killing. This killing and that killing is not the same thing. According to Vedic civilization, the cow is to be given special protection. Why? It is recommended for the cow. It does not say of other animals.
Srila Prabhupada, you are aware that they advanced the argument of mesmerization against chanting. The
That's
psychologists
good.
do that.
That's good. If you
But
can
they-
mesmerize,
they-
that Dr. Judas admitted, that you can mesmerize the drug-addicted hippies and engage them
Television.
in understanding Krishna. It's a great achievement.
Commercials.
Yes.
It's not mesmerization.
Whatever it may be. Dr. Judas has admitted. So If mesmerization is for good, why not accept? If it is for bad, then it is anything. If it is doing good, why not accept? What do you think?
I don't know how to react. I think I agree with you.
If it is good, everything good should be accepted.
No problem. I keep wondering how you're so sure you know what good is, particularly when it comes to war. I would be a little more worried, I think, that...
What is that word?
Well, when you were telling that sometimes war is necessary, I should think that it's important to know how to decide when...
Well, necessary means you cannot expect in this material world all saintly persons. There are bad elements. So if a bad element comes to attack you, is it not your duty to fight and protect?
So it just may be, though, that mine are the bad elements, and I keep thinking that other people are the bad elements.
No.
That's right.
Even God has got this discrimination. He says, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkitam. There are bad elements. In God's mind there is good element, bad element. So we are part and parcel of God. We must have also the same sentiment. We cannot avoid it.
The body is not divided.
Yeah.
He's saying that when we say everything is part of God, the body is
also.
an exception. He says the body then is an exception. The
No.
body is not part of God?
No, why? Body is
what
also
he's
part.
Yes, the body is also part.
Yeah, that's it, I explained.
Maya Shakti.
I see.
Yes, it is another energy.
I see.
Inferior energy.
Inferior energy.
Everything is God's energy. The body is also God's energy. The best use of the body is God's energy should be utilized for God. Then it is body spiritualized. Body is also God's energy. And if it is engaged in God's service, then the body is no more bad bargain. It is a good bargain. Sangsara davanandalira lokam taraya karuna ghanaganatyam prapta sakalana gunanavasha vande gurasri charanarabindam